What else we got?
Well, we got arguably the best fight of the year coming up.
Oh, yes.
Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol this Saturday.
Yes.
I didn't. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we have people who are on the Discord for the WGBC, and they were debating going to the fight or hanging out with us at the barbershop. We'll be there most of the day. We will also be doing a fight party at the barbershop as well. We'll have the fight there, all the good stuff. So I'll be there for a lot of Saturday, the 12th. I'll be at Let's Get It Cut barbershop for a majority of the day. So if I had to tell you which one to go, I would say go to this fight because this one is guaranteed to please. But
genuinely historic fight. Yeah. First 4-belt champion in light heavyweight history.
Wow.
Roy Jones was undisputed in the 3-belt era.
Yeah.
But we haven't had an undisputed light heavyweight champion in the 4-belt era.
Wow.
So
that's amazing. It's coming. It's coming. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. If I wasn't a boxing guy and I didn't know anything about this fight, why would I watch this fight?
Well, you're going to see something probably special happen. Artur Beterbiev, 20-0, 20 knockouts. Dmitry Bivol beat Canelo. But Dmitry Bivol is the younger guy who's actually favored to win the fight, I think in part because he beat Canelo. And Artur Beterbiev's 39 years old and has some injuries. Had to pull out of this fight originally in June because of an injury. So I think the consensus is that while super dangerous, Dmitry Bivol is probably going to win a decision because he's younger, his feet are a little fresher, maybe his hands might be a little faster, and he's got that big shock absorber neck to hold up to the firepower when he needs to, when he's not outboxing Artur Beterbiev. And he beat Canelo. So he's probably going to win. But I got Beterbiev, Sean. I got Beterbiev in this fight. I do. I think
got my attention.
I think we see the difference between excellent, superb, really, really, really good in Dmitry Bivol and that special, that X factor from Artur Beterbiev. And I think that, Beterbiev's craft might be a little overlooked. I actually don't think it's that overlooked. I think if anybody has an opinion on this fight, you already really know boxing. If you know these two and you're tuned into this, I think people know Beterbiev's more than just a puncher, but they expect that youth, that jab, the feet of Bivol to just be a step ahead. And to counter this guy coming in. But I really I always break down tape for our fights, but this one, these big ones, I really sink my teeth into it to another level. And I noticed some things about Bivol. He has, if you get past his first or second layer of defense, which is the positioning with his feet, the lead foot and the lead hand feints, and then the high guard, the quick twitchy high guard, and the in and out movement. But it's very, as my boy Brendan Taylor said, he used the right words to describe it for me. He's very north and south.
Yeah, so he's I'm sorry, but he's one step back or two steps back, and then he goes to the high guard, right?
Yes. And if
there's no turn, there's no.
You know who does do that? Artur Beterbiev. Artur Beterbiev goes east and west. Artur Beterbiev goes left and right. Mm-hmm. And Artur Beterbiev has a double jab, a punishing double jab that hurts, by the way. Doesn't just don't that he can follow Bivol out the back door with that double jab. And what happens with Bivol, if you're able to cut the gap on him, by the way, Joe Smith cut the gap on him. He didn't have the hand speed and the skills and the wherewithal that Artur Beterbiev has. But the fact that Joe Smith, who Beterbiev got at, we watched it at my son's birthday party. You were there. We watched it in my living room. Yep. He disposed of Joe Smith in 2 or 3 rounds, dropped him several times. Joe Smith, now I know styles make fights. You can't just look at one fight and take one common opponent.
And Joe was nervous too. So that plays a lot into it.
Well, Joe had a face of, I've never been hit with something. What is this? Like, I'm the guy doing that to other people. You don't do that to me. I do that to you. I'm the puncher. Yeah. And, but he was able to close the gap. Anyways, Bivol, if you get past that first or second layer we were just talking about, his answer then is to let his hands go. Mm-hmm. Because You get past that first and second layer, he's not moving the upper body. He's not turning you that much. He needs to go back a couple steps before he makes his pivot. He does, and whereas Beterbiev can take a step out or a half step out and turn you a little bit into his combinations, into his punches. So if he tries to just let his hands go, once Beterbiev with that double jab cuts that distance, Beterbiev's like, it's on. You open up, I open up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
And Bivol, the one punch he's been hit with, like his last fight against Malik Zanad and against Joe Smith back in the day, he gets hit with the right hand. And that's Beterbiev's best punch. He's not one of these punchers that needs to wing the left hook, load up on the uppercut. He wants to get you with the brick hand. He wants to get you with this. And he can throw it straight. He could throw it off the double jab. He could loop it to where you don't see it coming. And what's special about his power, Sean, he could be up on you like this and hit you with little arm punches. Mm-hmm. And they hurt. They're concussive blows. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even need to get full leverage on his punches. I mean, like anybody else, he punches harder if he gets that leverage. Yeah. He also shows that he could hit hard on the back foot a little bit. So if Bivol is like, you know what, I don't want to keep going back because this guy's following me out the back door. He's getting me to the ropes, and I can't be on the ropes in this fight. Canelo got him to the ropes early in the rounds, and Canelo don't got the feet that Beterbiev has. He doesn't have the active jab. He's got way better head movement than Artur Beterbiev. Anyways, I just think I think Beterbiev has the tools to make something special happen. Because I feel like if Bivol wins, it's just going to be excellent, superb. He's going to outbox him for 12. But if Beterbiev can pull this off, we're going to see something special. Yeah. And he's going to join. I mean, Bivol will join the Pantheon too if he wins. But if Beterbiev wins and can stop Bivol late, I think we're talking Bob Foster, Roy Jones, Michael Spinks, we're talking, a truly special light heavyweight. And Bivol will be in that conversation too. But I feel like Beterbiev's the one that has the potential to produce something special and memorable for the boxing fans Saturday night.